Hello and welcome to Kitchen Counter Crafts. If you like this video, would you please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I just finished a nib comparison video of these three pens, which is a fine, a medium, and a stub. And I realized I had not done a review of the stub, so here it is. And if you'd like to check that video out, it is uploaded and ready to go. So it has both of these pens in there. And I think I've done this Vanishing Point before as well, the fine. So I'm going to set those two aside and just focus on the stub for you today. So if you want to take a look and see what the Vanishing Point is all about, I can share a little bit about that. I've actually done another video with kind of the history of it, but just briefly, the Vanishing Point's been around for a very long time. It's called the Capless in Japan, and you can also find it as Capless on Amazon and other international pen websites. And so Capless just literally means it does not have a cap, which, you know, you don't have to do this with it because you just do that with this. And I did not think that would be that great of a deal. Also the design of it was a little wonky to me, like you hold it basically upside down with the clip being right here. And I have to tell you, it's amazing. It's amazing for work, it's amazing for note-taking, it's amazing for letter writing, it's amazing for grocery list writing. It's just amazing all around. I love my Vanishing Point or my Capless. By the way, it is called Vanishing Point in the United States, and also there's different types of the Capless, which are the Decimo, the Firmo, which I don't think are in the US, and the LS. And then you also have to watch out for the nib. So a lot of times the Capless will be in a steel nib, whereas you can find the Decimos and the Vanishing Points in the United States with the 18 karat gold nib. So you get a really nice nib on these. They're really amazing pens. They're easy to take care of. Don't be scared of this pen. Yes, it looks totally different than the other ones, but I think that also is the appeal of it. So if you'd like, I can put a link to my Capless video, and it has a comparison between a Vanishing Point and this, which is my 18 karat gold nib pen, and then my Capless, which is a steel nib. And I will tell you, if you're scared of just spending the money for the 18 karat, get the steel nib. You're gonna see that it's an amazing pen. All right, background done. Let's talk about the STUB Nib. So when I take notes for work, I'm usually writing on cheap paper because I'm just jotting down quick notes to toss away. So I don't really want to do like fountain pen friendly notebooks. Yeah, I know, it's because I'm cheap. What can I say? I don't want to make the investment. And so the dot pad is actually really nice. So we'll just do the comparison on those two things and take it from there. So seriously, you just click the pen. Let me show you the nib if you have not seen it before. That's a little daunting too, because you kind of expect this to be like a pretty substantial nib, but it's a very teeny tiny nib. It works beautifully. It's actually pretty amazing. If you unscrew the body, you will find that it has a unit like this. This is here to protect the cartridge. It also has this special way it goes in. So it's got this little thing here that fits right in, and that's it. That's how you do this. That easy. So let's go ahead with this. And I'll give you some writing samples, etc., so that you have a chance to just kind of see this in action. So today's the 1st. And if you've never written with a STUB nib before, it's quite the treat. I mentioned this in many of my other videos, but a STUB nib is my preferred nib, mainly because it makes your handwriting look really nice. And many times people will be like, I bought a fountain pen and my handwriting still looks terrible, and so I don't know what to do, but that's because they have not tried a stub. All right, let's go in more. You get beautiful line variation. So it's thicker, obviously. Well, I don't know if it's obvious. It is to me here. I hope you can see that. It's thicker on the downstroke, thinner on the upstroke, and you can actually tell that more when you just write like this. For me. And then cursive will do the alphabet. Woo, fit it in. All right, there it is. And just for fun, I'll write what I normally do. It's not a quick, the quick. I forgot to mention that the ink is Iroshizuku Ku Jaku. So isn't that just fun to write with? It's just wonderful. I love a great stub nib. Now on regular paper, it's gonna bleed through. And the reason why is because a stub is gonna put down a lot of ink, which actually shows your ink off really well. I'm actually afraid of broad nibs. I don't own a broad nib, but I do own several stub nibs, and so it's kind of funny. I would rather have a stub because at least I know I'm gonna get that line variation and show my ink off. So makes me super happy. And anyway, so there's this, and we're gonna use the dot pad to do the same thing. Just jot down the date from today, and you're gonna just notice, oh, okay. The other thing is there's next to no, did I just bump that? There is next to no feedback. So super, super smooth and writes like a dream. Just writes like butter. Just really does. There's a little bit of feedback on this one. And you can actually see the line variation a lot more on this because all that ink isn't getting kind of displaced in the paper, or absorbed, I should say. So there's the writing sample, and hopefully you can see how this pen just writes in an incredible way. I can't say enough nice things about the STUB Nib. I think the Vanishing Point is pretty amazing. I also love the Falcon nib on my Namiki Falcon, and oh goodness, I just love Pilot pens. And so I'm gonna be super biased when it comes to Pilot pens, and you know, just writing with them, especially for long writing sessions. And you just, I don't know, you can't go wrong. I think the value for the money that you pay is right on point. Didn't really mean to say that, but that's true. And also, again, just for writing sessions, I think it can't be beat. Now, if you're not able to afford the Vanishing Point with the 18 karat gold nib and the stub, then you can also try out the TWSBI Eco Stub. And this one is just trash because I use it all the time. It's always inked. It's never way too far away from me. And so I love this stub on TWSBI as well. So check those out and just see what you think. If you are still with me watching this, would you please give it a like, give the video a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love to have you as a subscriber as well. That actually really helps me. And I would also love to know, do you own Vanishing Points? Have you considered any STUB Nibs? Do you have any STUB Nibs? It doesn't have to be a Vanishing Point. Let me know what kind of nib you like and what you thought of this pen. And until then, I'll see you at the next video. Bye.